हेलो फ्रेंड्स, तो राना अकेडमी में आपका स्वागत है। हमने स्टार्ट की 11th क्लास की एनसीईआरटी की वन शॉर्ट सीरीज। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं इन्वायरमेंटल केमिस्ट्री, जो कि हमारा लास्ट चैप्टर 11th क्लास की केमिस्ट्री का। You have already studied about environment in your earlier classes. Environmental studies deal with the sum of all social environment, economical, biological, physical, and chemical interrelations with our surroundings. In this unit, the focus will be on environment chemistry. Environmental chemistry deals with the study of origin, transport, reactions, effects, and fates of chemical species in the environment. Let us discuss some important aspects of environmental chemistry. Environmental pollution. Environmental pollution is the effect of desirable changes in our surroundings that have harmful effects on plants, animals, and human beings. A substance which causes pollution is known as pollutants. Pollutants can be solid, liquid, or gaseous substances present in greater concentration than in natural abundance and are produced due to human activities or due to natural happenings. Now, do you know an average for a human being requires nearly 12 to 15 times more air than the food? So even small amounts of pollutants in the air become significant compared to similar levels are present in the food. Pollutants can be degradable, like discarded vegetables, which rapidly break down only naturally processes. On the other hand, pollutants which are slowly degradable remain in the environment in an unchanged form for many decades. For example, substances such as dichloro and diphenyl trichloromethane, DDT, plastic materials, heavy metals, many chemicals, nuclear waste, etc., once released into the environment are different to remove. These pollutants cannot be degraded by natural processes and are harmful to living organisms in the process of environment pollution. Pollutants originate from a source and get transported by air or water or dumped into the soil by human beings. Atmospheric pollution. The atmosphere that surrounds the earth is not of the same thickness at all heights. There are concentric layers of air and regions, and each layer has different density. The lowest region of atmosphere in which the human beings, along with the other organisms, live is called a troposphere. It extends up is the height of 10 kilometers from sea level. Above the troposphere, between 10 to 50 kilometers above sea level, lies Earth's stratosphere. Troposphere is a turbulent, dusty zone containing air, much water vapor, and clouds. Now, this is the region of strong air movement and cloud formation. The stratosphere, on the other hand, contains nitrogen, dioxygen, ozone, and little water vapor. Atmospheric pollution is generally studied as tropospheric and stratospheric pollution. The presence of ozone in the stratosphere prevents about 99.5% of the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiations from reaching the Earth's surface and thereby protecting humans and other animals from its effects. Tropospheric pollution occurs due to the presence of undesirable solid and gaseous particles in the air. The following are major gases and particulate pollutants present in the troposphere. Gaseous air pollutants, these are oxides and of sulfur, nitrogen, carbon, hydrogen sulfide, hydrocarbons, ozone, and other oxidants. Particulate pollutants, these are dust, mist, fumes, smoke, smog, etc. Gaseous air pollutants, Oxides of sulfur are produced when sulfur containing fossil fuel is burnt. The most common species sulfur dioxide is a gas that is poisonous to both animals and plants. It has been reported that even a low concentration of sulfur dioxide causes respiratory diseases, example asthma, bronchitis, emphysema in human beings. Sulfur dioxide causes irritation to the eyes, resulting in tears and redness. The high concentration of CO2 leads to stiffness of flower buds, which eventually fall off from plants. The uncatalyzed oxidation of sulfur dioxide is low. However, the presence of particulate matter is pollutant. Air catalyzes the oxidation of sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide 2 times SO2 plus O2 then gives 2 times SO2. The reaction can also be promoted by the ozone and the hydrogen peroxide. Oxides of nitrogen, dinitrogen and dioxygen are the main constituents of air. Normal temperature at high altitudes when lightning strikes they combine to form oxides of nitrogen. NO2 is oxidized to nitrate ion NO3 negative, which is washed into soil where it serves as a fertilizer in an automobile's engine at high temperature. When fossil fuel is burnt, nitrogen and dioxygen combine to yield significant quantities of nitric oxide NO and nitrogen dioxide NO2 as given below. N2 plus O2 then in presence of 1483 Kelvin then gives 2 times NO. NO reacts instantly with oxygen to give NO2. Rate of production of NO2 is faster when nitric oxide reacts with ozone in the stratosphere. NO plus O2 then gives NO2 plus O2. The returned red on the haze in the traffic and congested places is due to oxides of nitrogen. Higher concentrations of NO2 damage the leaves of plants and retard the rates of photosynthesis. Nitrogen dioxide is a lung irritant that can lead to an acute respiratory disease in children. It is toxic to living tissues. Also, nitrogen dioxide is also harmful to various textile fibers and metals, hydrocarbons, oxides of carbon, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, global warming and greenhouse effect. Think it over. Acid rain. Activity 1 Taj Mahal and acid rain. Particulate pollutants, smog, formation of photochemical smog, effects of photochemical smog, stratospheric pollution, formation and breakdown of ozone hole, effects of depletion of the ozone layer, water pollution, causes of water pollution, pathogens, organic waste, chemical pollutants, international standards for the drinking water, fluorides, lead, sulfate, nitrate, other metals, soil pollution, pesticides, industrial waste, strategies to control environmental pollution, waste management, collection of disposal, green chemistry introduction, green chemistry in day-to-day life, dry cleaning of clothes, bleaching of paper, synthesis of chemicals, green solution to clean the turbid water. Summary: environmental chemistry plays a major role in environment. Chemical species present in the environment are either only naturally occurring or generated by human activities. Environmental pollution is the effect of undesirable changes in the surrounding that have harmful effects on plants, animals, and human beings. Pollutants exist in all the three stages of matter. We have discussed only those pollutants which are due to the human activities and can be controlled. Atmospheric pollution is generally studied as a troposphere and stratospheric pollution. A troposphere is the lowest region of the atmosphere, a minus 10 kilometers, in which man along with the other organisms including plants exist, whereas stratosphere extends above troposphere up to 50 kilometers above sea level. Ozone layer is one of the impermanent constituents of stratosphere. Tropospheric pollution is basically due to various oxides of sulfur, nitrogen, carbon, halogens, and also due to particulate pollution. The gaseous pollutants come down to the Earth in the form of acid rain. 75% of the solar energy reaching Earth is absorbed by the Earth's surface, and as rest is radiated back to the atmosphere. These gases mentioned above trap the heat which result into global warming. It is important to realize that these very young gases are also responsible for the life on the earth, as they trap the requisite amount of solar energy for the sustenance of life. The increase in the greenhouse gases is raising the temperature of the Earth's atmosphere, which is, if not checked, may eventually result in human activities are producing chemicals which are responsible for the depletion of ozone layer in the stratosphere, leading to the formation of ozone hole. Through the ozone hole, ultraviolet radiations can penetrate into the Earth's atmosphere, causing mutation of genes. Water is the elixir of life, but the same water, now if polluted by pathogens, organic waste, toxic heavy metals, pesticides, etc., will turn into poison. Therefore, when water, industrial waste, and excessive use of pesticides result into pollution of land mass and water bodies, judicious use of chemicals required for agricultural practices can lead to sustainable development strategies for controlling environmental pollutants can be waste management, that is reduction of waste and proper disposal, also recycling of materials and energy, now adopting methods of day-to-day life, which of chemistry, which is in its infancy known as green chemistry. It utilizes the exciting knowledge of practices so as to bring about reduction in the production of pollutants. सो ये था इन्वायरमेंटल केमिस्ट्री का कुछ पार्ट्स जिसमें हमने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स कवर अप किए हैं, जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा शॉर्ट में कवर अप किए हैं। ये बहुत ज़्यादा बेनिफिट्स होगा आपके रिवीजन में भी, जिसमें हमने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स कवर अप किए हैं। सो आप देख सकते हैं स्क्रीन पर इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स है। प्लीज़ इस वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर कीजिएगा, एंड प्लीज़ इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी कीजिएगा। प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग। Thanks for watching.